We're here with offensive coordinator Clay Patterson. Coach, you guys have been through a little more than a week of practice. How are things going so far on the offensive side of the ball?
Well, I think we've progressed nicely so far. We've actually got more installed at this point than we ever have before. So our installs are pretty well done, and now we're just trying to clean everything up. Today was a little bit rusty as far as with our tempo, some delay of games, some offsides penalties, but that's expected this time of year. We just got to clean it up a little bit now.
Now, running back, you guys seem to have a lot of talent out there. How do you get the guys touches? You have a lot of different guys that you can use.
I've had that question a lot, and it's basically nice to have that many guys that can get it done. And we're going to do, we've already done a lot more two-back set stuff where we're using our bigger backs. We've got 3 backs that are over 200 pounds. We're using those guys in different ways and trying to mix them up and use the guys' strengths. We got some guys that run really well between the tackles, and we got some guys that can just fly on the edge. So just trying to mix them up and kind of got schemes for each one of them as we go.
Do you think that'll kind of depend on who you're playing? Certain guys will get used more against different opponents?
It could, and a lot of it's going to be who's healthy. Who's healthy and who knows their assignments and doing things right. And that's what, when you have depth, that's what it is good for, because now people that aren't doing things right, we get somebody else in there and we can roll. So it's nice to have.
Just about 2 weeks out from the first game, what's the key for you guys these next 2 weeks to be, I guess, a well-oiled machine by the time season starts?
Well, we've got to get healthy. We haven't practiced with our complete first unit yet. So we've got to get guys back out, get healthy. We've got to clean up our mental mistakes, as far as turnovers. We've had too many turnovers. We've got to clean that up and then just get in a rhythm. This is the first time we've really went in a series of plays to get some rhythm and really getting those guys in a rhythm, getting the quarterbacks in a rhythm, and as long as the offensive line.
All right, thanks. All right, we're here with Coach Calloway, defensive coordinator for the Javelinas. Coach, you guys are a little more than a week into preseason. What's kind of the feeling so far on the defensive side of the ball?
I think I feel good about the guys that we got in past this year. We lost a lot of guys, seniors, guys moving on. So we've learned to mesh a little bit. So I think we feel good about the guys we got from an athletic standpoint. It's just a matter of continuing to play together and getting on the same page.
How hard is it to get the 2 safeties and the defensive backs all on the same page when the guys you had the last couple of years have been together for a while?
Yeah, it's not that hard, because the guys that we got in are pretty good football players. This is about just learning our terminology, how we do things. And we got some guys that was waiting their turn, and I think they're ready to step up to the challenge.
How did you feel things went today out here in the controlled scrimmage?
Tempo's kind of up and down. We had some guys kind of rotating in. We kind of defined who we know is our ones and our twos. So we're looking at some guys, because at this level, depth is going to be the key. So it's kind of up and down. Pleased with the effort from some guys that we was looking for effort from and looking to make plays, so it was real pleasing.
Any guys that have maybe shown you a little more than you thought maybe they had this fall?
Marquis Singleton came in camp doing a great job. Actually turned in from a role player for us to a difference maker. Jeremy Aguilar, transfer, who was a redshirt for us last year, is really jumping off the tape every play. And we got a bunch of young corners that's showing up. Rodney Lee's playing great for us, competing every snap. Cliff Baker's a walk-on kid, is competing every snap. Robert McCray, a guy who came to our program early, now's back with us. Is probably in the mix to compete for some traveling time and also playing time. So we got a lot of young guys that's jumping off tape and just flying to the football.
All right, thanks, Coach.
No problem.